Good morning, guys. I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are well kept of the Lord. It's a new month, it's the last quarter of 2024. It's the second day of September, which means we have all the opportunities and the privileges to be able to set up new goals, to set up new determinations, and do new things to do for the month of September that are going to help us to get into the end of the year. So it's another day that I'm coming along. I've had quite some issues with recording of late, obviously, because I wasn't at home, and that meant that I haven't been able to do much of what I would have loved to do. And as a result of that, obviously, I haven't been catching up with you a lot. And as I'm coming back this morning, I'm actually standing outside of my house. I just want to go for a little run, and I thought to remind us all it's a new month, it's the last quarter of 2024. You know what? If you have set goals for the year 2024 and haven't been able to achieve any of those goals, or you're still yet to see some of them becoming a reality, we still have 3 months left for this quarter that can make a whole difference. And so it is a time that I just wanted to say to you guys, to invite you sort of to review the goals that you have set for 2024. Check this final quarter and see what are the things that I have done, what are the things that I would love to have done, what are the things that I'm yet to do, and then try to understand or set up a plan to see what can you do to be able to achieve those achievements for 2024. So for example, I love running while I've set up this month to go for 100 kilometers every month, 100 kilometers, or I set up to do 100 kms. If I do that consistently in a year, I'll be able to run at least 1,200 kilometers. And so this month I'll be checking back to see if I'm able to achieve the new month's targets that I've set for myself. There will be those targets that you've set. I'm thinking of myself and telling myself, Claire, this month we have to be intentional about how we spend our money, how we spend our time, who we spend our time with, how we invest in our health, in our relationships, and in our wealth. And those are the things that I'm just telling myself. We have to be intentional about them. Hi, I can see some of you live with me. And those are the things that I'm kind of telling myself. We have to be very intentional, because if you're not intentional about those things, it will come to an end that at the end of the month, you'll be like, what did I really do this month? And that's not really what um intentional about coming to myself, this is what you have done, this is what you have achieved. And so one thing I would love to encourage you, even as many of you are joining me this morning, is to think about 2024 at the beginning of the year. What are those goals that you set for yourself? What are those things you for 2024? And then sit down and ask yourself, how many of those, right? If you have been able to achieve, let it become something that will enable you to be grateful and will help you to kind of just journal your gratitude, right? And if you haven't achieved the things that you've set yourself to do in 2024, ask yourself, what is it that has set me back? What are the things that are holding me back? Ask yourself, who is it that I need to be able to achieve the things that I need to achieve? Do I have those people in my life? Yes or no? Do I have the resources in my life? Yes or no? What is it? And then after that, start to go into, okay, I need to achieve such and such a thing, lose weight, gain weight, whatever. Do I have the resources that I need? I usually say I run because I do my run, so I can easily go out right now. I'm going in a minute, and I can do my run outside without necessarily paying anyone for anything. But if you need, for example, to set up goals that you want somebody to catapult you into those, or maybe push you into them, ask yourself, who are those people that I need? What are the resources that I need? And then go alongside and around you, because I don't want it to end 2024 and you're asking yourself, what the achieve in 2024? What was it that I did in 2024? And you can't really answer that question because maybe you just let the year fly by without being intentional. So, my call out today is to tell you guys it is the 2nd of September. Sit down with yourself, get a notepad, ask yourself, what are those 3 things I really want to achieve? One can be something for your health, one can be something for your relationship, and one thing can be for your wealth. Ask yourself, what is it that I want to do for my health that will enable me be able to prosper and be in good health? You might want to think about things like exercise, things like sleeping enough, having enough sleep, rest, things like healthy eating, and then ask yourself, number 2, what can I do I have in my life to prosper in that front? Maybe it might be some of us rewiring. We find some time with the people able to spare time to be with our families, with our some of us we might want to and relationships called TIME. Time is the currency. You might want to kind of different that will enable me to be able to have those thriving relationships. For your wealth, I'm speaking to myself right now. It might be just that maybe rearranging on thinking about how you spend the money and the resources that God gives you. I love shopping. I can't lie to you. I can openly confess that. I can go out to the shop with an intention to go and buy one thing. When I leave the supermarket, I will have at least 10 things. And I'm telling myself, prayer this month, we will be very intentional about buying what you need and not what you want. I love servicing my wants so much, but I'm telling myself as we're stepping into the last quarter, I don't want to get to a point where I'm like, my closet is full of stuff that I want rather than stuff that I need. And maybe that will be a challenge to some of us and say, instead of fulfilling and fueling your want so that you are able to prosper in your finances, what can you do differently so that at the end of the day, your wants are kind of not the priority, so to say, if you understand what I mean, but you are able to look to buy things that you need and be able to save so that at the end of the day, maybe we might be buying even houses or being able to afford things that ordinarily we wouldn't be able to afford because of how we change our shopping and our expenditures, right? So that was just encouragement to tell you guys as we are beginning this last quarter, let's be intentional. Intentional about things that will catapult us into better health, into better wealth, into better relationships. I've got to go for a run now. It's been a pleasure having you guys online with me, live with me this morning. Thank you so much for catching up with me. If you haven't done so already, why not just consider clicking on that like, share, or subscribe button? It will go a long way in supporting what we do. Thank you so much, all of you. My prayer for you is that you will prosper and be in good health, even as your souls prosper. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic month. Have a great, blessed, amazing, incredible month. And I shall catch up again with you very soon. Maybe when I come back from running, though not today. I pray that the Lord will richly bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and give you peace as you go into this month. I love you guys. Have a great week. Have a great day and have a great month. God bless and